Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the conclusion of today's episode of Roll20 Waterdeep Dragon Heist. So speaking of Waterdeep, speaking of the City of Splendors, it's very splendid. Actually, you're in the worst part, so it's not that splendid at all. You are headed away from the dock ward, the stinky hole that is the Skewered Dragon, and you've brought some of the local color with you. The local color is black and covered in blood. So 8, you have these two corpses that you've strung along and you're bringing with you, and you're headed to Candle Lane. Now, Candle Lane is named such because just outside the entrance to the street, there is a single lamp. So around here, all of the street lamps have been smashed. Free candles are hard to come by, so people have been smashing them and taking the candles. But here, there is a single light piercing the darkness, a faint flickering coming from down the lane, as if from a distant candle. Otherwise, gloom envelops a narrow alley, dark as a dungeon, and as odorous as one, too.
Huh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We're looking for the sign of the snake.
Well, keep your good at seeing in the dark eyes out.
Yeah, it's gloomy and dim in there for anyone who doesn't have dark vision.
Let's see what we find.
Yeah.
Should we, are we taking the bodies with us?
I mean, I said I'm a priest of Kalimvor, so I figured
When you say that, Jules like,
So I figured if we left without them, it seemed odd. I also thought that maybe we could, I mean, does returning ones, I don't know what one ordinarily does with corpses. They just come to the temple and then we prepare them. And
Shall I just throw this over a wall somewhere?
Yes.
Just chuck them into someone's backyard.
Where's the nearest temple of Kalimvor?
I'm not going all the way to Temple of Kalimvor.
I want to know where the nearest one is.
I mean, Kalimvor doesn't have like temples everywhere.
Well, then like graveyard.
Yeah, every graveyard is a temple to Kalimvor.
Is the City of the Dead a giant graveyard?
Yes, but like there are other smaller like regional graveyards.
Yeah, that's far, isn't it? Yeah, that's real far.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
main temple is in the city. Yeah, it's City of the Dead.
We could just, I don't know, set them down, and I'm sure there's going to be actual working priests of Kalimvor coming for those other bodies, but I don't know, we took these. Shouldn't we just,
keep them as prizes?
I think the important thing to note for you, I understand that there's some fascination here, but I think the important thing to note for you is that they're dead. Who cares now?
That's true.
I it's fine. Just set them down anywhere. We can come back for them. I doubt anyone's going to take them.
It's like walking around with like a beer and you finish it and you're like, well, there's no recycling bin around here. I'll just sit it on the ground and someone will come and pick it up and recycle it for me. But they're corpses. Yeah. So 8, do you just dump them in the street or you're just like, pfft?
No, just like, I just chuck them somewhere so someone doesn't see me put it down. And
Okay, yeah, they just like ragdoll onto the ground. You make a little pile of them and then head out into Candle Lane. Okay.
Is there like, there's probably not like, they already had cloaks, right? Didn't they?
No, these guys were the humans that weren't wearing
snake-
the dark
the
clothes.
That weren't wearing cloaks.
Yeah, they're just wearing like dark. They have leather armor and
I should have snagged a cloak.
you have a cloak. You're
I'm not
weird.
going to give them my cloak.
Oh, you want to like cover them with it?
Yeah, I was
Okay,
going to
well, whatever. No, they're just. I mean, this is the dock ward, right? Like people just think they're drunks until they start smelling bad. Then they'll think they're stinky drunks. Eventually, they'll decompose enough.
Nah. It's fine.
Okay. So you head into Candle Lane, which, as I said, because of the like leaning of the buildings, it's like walking into a dark archway, kind of towards this ominous, like flickering light.
So ominous.
Yeah. So as you get deeper into Candle Lane, you reach the eponymous candle. There is a single lantern. The lantern is smashed, but floating in it is a flickering light, clearly magical. So the lantern is broken. Someone tried to steal the candle, but inside there's just this hovering ball of light. It's quite high up. You'd have to climb. Not saying you can't, Jewel, but you certainly like could. And it's creating this little pool of soft light. And as you walk up across the street from this lamp, you see a doorway above whom a black winged snake is painted. So on the capstone of the arch where the door is, there's this like black snake.
I think that's our snake door way.
Yes.
I look over. I look over at 8 and I go, 8, would you mind giving it a knock?
I can open it.
Wait. Before
Wait,
we
did
go
you mean
into...
a knock or a knock?
Yeah. And am I supposed to kill everyone?
No, because if
I
you
I would
open,
just
they
rather
can't
you
talk
be
to
in
us.
front of potential swords than myself.
Okay, why don't I? Jewel tries the door. Is it locked?
Yeah, like this building, let me get a better look at it. So it's like it's a warehouse. And you are standing, you're standing at the main like front door. So I think there's like a little yard. So there's a fence around the warehouse door. So there's like a big door, and what you're standing at, there's an iron fence that fences off a small yard. There's an empty wagon sitting in the yard, and further back there's this big door, and then the archway above it is where the sigil is. So if you want
Okay,
you wouldn't, if you knocked on this, no one would hear.
Is the gate locked?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
they would keep it locked during the evening. They're not moving cargo.
Okay. Jewel, without even like, she pops out her thieves' tools and just has at the gate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. That sounds good. So you wanna just try to pick the
Also
lock?
amenable.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Make a dexterity check with your thieves' tools. Cool. Good. You bust out your thieves' tools. You crouch down. You put your tool in the lock. You're like, I got this. Boing. And you just snap the tool. Like your thieves' tools just break. You just snap the lockpick off in the lock.
That's supposed to happen.
Now no one else can pick the lock ever.
Don't worry.
You've
I
just
have
ruined the lock forever.
She like takes her thieves' tools and puts them away. And backs up.
Yeah, good.
Looks shamed.
Sabotage complete.
I meant
I
to do
have
that.
a series of tools and implements perfect for this. Do we think we use the crowbar, the hammer, the
You could-
sledgehammer,
You could probably just
ram?
8. You could probably just yank it off.
Yeah, I try and break it. I do bend bars and lift gates. Okay.
Okay, perfect. All right, make a strength roll. I guess athletics.
Sure. Can I use? What is it? It's like a little padlock on a chain.
Yes, yeah. They've wrapped a chain around the spot where the two doors, because they're like, it's not like a wooden door, but it's like the area that opens and closes of the gate.
Okay. If I just smashed it with a sledgehammer, could I have advantage?
Sure. Yeah, it's gonna make a ton of noise though.
Yeah, it's gonna make a ton of noise anyway.
Okay. Well, so
As Jewel sees him approach him with the sledgehammer, she immediately hides. She's like, "Oh, this isn't gonna go well."
okay.
Smash.
Yes, very smash. Definitely. You smash the crap out of it. So yeah, you just, there's like a loud ringing, there's a crash as you break the lock off, and now the door sits open. I've brought you over to the map of the warehouse. You're in the bottom left corner, everybody. And then you need a light source, Dave.
That was spectacularly unsubtle.
You told me to. Now hold a torch for me so I can see.
What?
I give you a torch and a tinderbox. I need both my hands for fighting.
Here is what I do.
Mhm.
I take the torch,
Yeah.
but I don't hold it with my hand. I hold it with Mage Hand next to me.
Okay. How long does Mage Hand last?
And I leave it there. I'm not sure actually. Let me check.
Yeah. Because giving you an extra hand to like carry stuff. It only lasts a minute.
1 minute. Oh,
Yeah.
never mind then. I can't hold it in my hand because I got other stuff I gotta do.
Everybody's like, we need our hands.
Why can't you just see in the dark?
Why don't you just hold it?
I'll hold it.
I need both hands for fighting. A sword hand and a shield hand.
I hold it. It's fine.
Thank you.
Okay. So
I was just gonna tie it onto him.
Yeah, you can't. It's a burning torch. It would burn him. Okay.
He's made of metal.
It doesn't matter. He's made of like sweet biometal. Okay, so I will, Makaria, I will put. So what's the radius on a torch? Is it
2040.
2040? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let me give you some sight here, my robot boy, and you should be able to see the bubble of light. Yeah, okay, there we go. All right, so the door is open now in a spectacular fashion, and you can see into the yard beyond. So there's a big door right here, and then like a smaller door next to it on the south, and then to the north, this is a window up here.
Considering I'm sure whoever's inside has already heard us break the gate open, there's no reason to remain subtle about it. Just like walk into the yard.
Yeah, I've got my weapons out unless anybody says to like put them away. Sweet.
You inside! Like to have a conversation. I yell.
Okay. All right. You hear well, make a perception check. Because there's like a thick door and yeah.
Jewel is hiding.
Oh, you want to make a hide check? Okay. Yeah, do
Mhm.
that. Okay. Sounds good.
22. Probably in like behind the wagon or something.
I am not hiding. I am carrying a torch.
No, yeah, here. Get this torch in one hand. Yeah.
16.
Okay. You hear some like scrambling around inside, and then quiet.
Hmm.
I don't think they want to come out and talk to us. I can go, and she points at like the window because there's a window right here, right?
There is, yes.
I can go up and see who's in there.
Good plan.
She whispers quietly from the bushes.
Good plan. Take a look.
Oh, okay. And she'll go over to, how high up is the window?
You would have to climb to get up to it, and it's like shut.
Okay. How high up is it?
It's still on the first. This is a 2-story building. It's just high up on the first story.
Okay. So I have a climb of 20 feet.
You're fine then. Yeah. So you just
So,
claws
just
out
like-
and scramble up the thing, and you want to. So it's a medieval window, so it's not like a nice pane of glass. It's just a hole in the wall with like a shutter over it.
Yeah, she'll test the shutter and like if it opens, try and open it, but if not, like kind of if there's any gaps in the wood, like peer through.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that you can't just like yank it open, but you can look inside, and yeah, you can kind of see through there. It looks like a warehouse. There's a big stack of boxes out in front of you. There's some more boxes. Big columns holding up like wooden pillars holding up the floor above you. From if you look in this way, yeah, you just see like the boxes blocking most of your line of sight. And yeah, they're not like tight. The shutter's not quite tight. Like you can peer through.
I don't see anyone in here. Do we want to go inside?
So
If
we're
I'll go in
looking
the front
for
door. I'll
we're
go
looking
in.
for Floon, right?
Yes, Floon and perhaps the young Neverember as well.
And they were accosted by the men with the tattoos, and we think brought here.
Yes.
So big door, small door, window. All breakable, all entry points.
You know what, 8? You choose.
It's a big choice. If I was a criminal, the small door. I think the small door. that's the way that they go in.
Okay. I mean, it's locked. All the doors are. This one has a lock on it. Like you
All right,
said.
I'm gonna hit it with a battering ram.
Okay. So you like take this metal and wooden like log out of your bag and just swing it at the door.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Do it. Make a athletics check.
Is it possible because I have the battering ram, or is it advantage because I have?
I think the battering ram gives you advantage. It's what it's for.
Yeah, because it's possible because you're massive.
Yeah. I mean, anyone could try to knock a door down,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. I mean, fair enough. I
Yeah.
just wanted
No, I think it's a good clarification. Yeah, go for it.
23.
All right, you smash the door in. Splinters fly everywhere. You're big, so you're blocking most of the light that's coming from behind you. But you hear the wood like smash across the floor on the inside, and the door hangs broken from its.
I can't see. Come closer.
Once again, we'd like a conversation, but it can go a different way.
I can't. Now I can't. Thank you. I walk in with my shield and my sword drawn.
Okay. What is your passive perception?
12.
Okay. All right. So you're not surprised, but they do get their action. Because you made so much noise coming in, they laid an ambush for you.
Of course.
You see them hiding in the thing. Their stealth is terrible. So let me put them on the token layer. These 4 creatures spring out with weapons and fire at you. So you see, how do they describe them? 4 short avian creatures with long beaks and black feathers leap up from behind the crates and boxes where they're hiding. And you see them. They're all wearing hooded cloaks and have short swords and crossbows. And they fire their crossbows at you. And they like launch the crossbow in your direction. Or actually, sorry, they have short bows. And they all fire at you. So there's 4 attacks. Your armor class is 21. No, because you don't have your shield out. Because you broke the door with the thing.
Yeah, I would have broken it, taken a second, put my shield back on my arm to walk in. The intention is to be shot a bunch.
Oh, okay, sure.
Take
Yeah.
a second
Okay. All right.
to do so.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. You get hit once for 6 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So out of the darkness, you hear the snapping of bows. A few of them bounce off a few shots bounce off your shield. One hits you for 6. And let's roll initiative because combat. The battle is joined. Let me clear the order first here. There you go. Yeah, good timing. All right, go. Roll that initiative.
Oof.
Look at these
I will take a 21.
I wonder if I have a handout for these dudes. Ooh, I have a handout for the hideout. Cool. Neat. Okay. So anyway, let me roll their initiative. I got distracted by cool art. There we go. All right, Jewel, surprising no one, your cat-like reflexes trigger in. You're ready to go.
Can I stay hidden while going through this small door?
No, because you got all this light pouring in. There's no real way to slip in.
I figured that's not. She doesn't want to go all the way around, knowing that the fight's in here, so she just sort of like rolls her eyes. And steps into the room, sees what's there. I presume she can see them, right?
Yeah, they're hiding, but they failed. So some of them have cover, but yeah.
Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think I can close the distance using my feline agility, so I can double my speed until the end of the turn.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
So and as long as I can't use that again until I take 0 movement on the next turn. So she sort of like peeks in behind big old Warforged and then sees one of them and is like, they're shooting. Okay. And just like takes off. I can move through ally spaces. So, and makes it next to one of them.
Okay.
Dagger out, and a rapier and a dagger, and goes at one of them with the rapier.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, drawing your weapons, run at them, hissing. Yeah, and you hit.
Nice.
And slashes at it for 5 points of damage.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the Kenku squawks and like tries to jump back. Feathers fly. I mean, this is a natural foe here, right? Like you're a cat person and they're a bird person. So yeah, he responds with fear and tries to leap back, but you slash him with your rapier.
Stop shooting. We're just here to talk.
Makaria, what are you doing?
Oh,
You currently have a torch in one hand.
oh,
What do you have in your other hand? Do you have your weapon? Do you have your shield?
my shield.
Okay. All right.
I think I'm just like, I probably like walk in and stand in the corner behind 8, and I'm just like holding the light for him
Uh-huh.
and my shield in the other hand, and I'm like, don't let me get. Well, I guess that'd be okay. Do your best.
Okay. All right.
I don't have any.
You don't have any actions you want to take?
No.
Okay. 8.
We have fought together before. I am aware that Jewel will be more effective if I back her up.
Yeah.
And as such, I will walk over to fight this one.
Okay. Sounds good.
I'll take a swing with my longsword. Which you want?
Ooh.
I've rolled 2 ones.
So one-handed, the longsword swings out, the Kenku drops low, and your sword blasts through the side of a crate, and shoes fly everywhere. Little wooden sandals just get blasted all over the place and land all over the floor.
Oh. I think I'm going to use a bonus action to activate Second Wind anyway.
Okay. Yeah, sure, because you're at 8 hit points.
Yep. So I don't know how many hits I get to take. It's a very swingy thing at first level, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you gain 7 hit points. Okay. All right. So they're going to go. I think this one is going to shoot its bow at Our Lady in the corner over here.
Oh.
Boing. I got a 21. So you take 4 damage.
Goodbye.
So, thung, and then Makaria,
And then I pass out.
and then falls down. Can you roll a d6? I just want to see if the torch goes out.
Torch, please.
No, the torch is still lit. So you were unconscious,
How many hit points were you on?
and the torch is lying on the
4.
ground.
I have 11 altogether. I took 7, and then I had 4 left.
You took damage.
So this one doesn't know that there's someone outside. So he's going to move. I think their movement is 30. Yeah, so he kind of does that like bird hop thing and scrambles over here. And this one moves over here. And then the one in front of you, 8, is going to try to hit you. He drops his short bow, draws a sword, and swings it at you.
Sure.
I get a 9, so it just bounces off your shield. The other 2 are going to shoot at your Tabaxi friend, but because of the boxes there, we're going to give you some cover. So your armor class is 17 for these shots.
I'll take it.
God, little ones.
So the first one crits you. You feel the sharp sting of an arrow. You take 9 damage.
That's all. That's all of it.
Level 1. Blah, and you fall down. And then the other one, I guess, tries to shoot at your robot friend instead. Boing. And no, just bounces off of you. Okay, Rin, you hear the sound of battle joined inside. What are you gonna do? You see Makaria tumble to the ground.
You should probably also see Jewel because she's like right in the doorway.
I feel like Healing Word is the jam here. I'm gonna poke my head like in the doorway, and then Do I cast Healing Word on which of you needs it?
Who
Well,
gets the
I'm
heal?
like right out in the open, so chances are, like, if anyone else gets another attack on me, I'll just go down again. So
Are you unconscious or are you like?
I'm unconscious.
Okay, all right.
So I would cast it probably on Jewel because
Jewel.
she's got that cover.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Okay.
So I'm just going to, and I actually have the viol in hand this time.
Nice.
And there's like a sharp like almost a screech on it, like really poorly played. Like hit
Awesome.
on it, and then just goes like. And she was so inspired that she rose to her feet once more at the very sight of it, you know, or whatever,
Right.
like the verse from like a poem or something.
Cool.
And the like magic dances over it at our dear friend.
I love the idea of like a shrill note like dragging you back from the abyss.
Yeah, it's very much like a cawing sort of like, you know.
Cool.
Sound.
Okay.
Wow, that's almost all my hit points. Thanks.
Healing word for 7, and I'm out of level 1s, and
Okay.
I back up behind the like door.
Now
basically.
healing word is it a bonus action?
Yes.
So you could use your full action to make like a medicine check to try to get Makaria stabilized too.
She's stable. She's unconscious. She's
No,
No,
I'm
she's
sorry.
dead. She's dying.
I'm dead.
She lost
okay.
all her hit points.
Yeah. Okay. That was not
Sorry.
that you told me.
I mean, it's impossible.
Unconscious means I haven't made all of my failed checks yet.
Yeah.
all right.
Sorry.
All right. Yeah, I suppose I can try and make a medicine check here, and then I'll still have movement to back up. So let's do that. We can try that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try and stabilize you.
Okay.
8,
Nope.
not good enough.
And then you can finish your move.
And then I'm gonna duck back one.
Sorry, friend. Okay. All right. So Jewel, you are prone, but you're alive.
Gonna use her move action to stand up.
Okay.
Or she's gonna stand.
Half your
and
move to stand.
half my move to stand. I think I could still cut around to try and get a little bit more cover. That wouldn't provoke an attack of opportunity, right? If I wanted to go just to the other side.
No. Yeah, you can as long as you stay in the threatened area.
Just gonna move around and be like, oh, excuse me. Oh, okay. And then stab in with the rapier. And I'm
Okay.
I can two-hand. There's just the second one. If it hits, I don't get to add extra.
Oh, you mean you can make a second attack? Yeah.
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 As a bonus action, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Which weapons are you using?
A dagger and a rapier.
Oh no, both have to be light. I'd need to be 2 daggers.
Right.
So still with the rapier.
Okay.
The dagger's there just in case she needs to toss it.
I always forget that it's heavy. Oh shit!
And she
I'm not the only one that gets crits around here. All right.
crit.
Damage that thing, and you'll get double your sneak attack too.
Yeah, and I'm definitely rolling sneak attack.
All right. Okay. Go ahead and roll
and
your
I don't
double sneak attack there.
How do it's not rolling? Okay, let me just do it manually.
Yeah.
Rapier's finesse, but it's not light for
That's
those
right.
of you in chat who are like.
Yeah.
Jesus
Plus another
Christ.
8.
Okay. Well, he now has -1 more hit point than he ever started with on the opposite side. He's at -14. He's very dead.
Look, we're just trying to talk to you.
Jam the sword into him.
Kisses.
Yeah. And then he grabs his chest and tumbles over and feathers. Fantastic. Okay. Makaria, death save, please. All right. It's 1. 8.
I see these 2 targets. Stand up between them. Attack the one on my right. Is that cool?
Yeah. So you just stride forward and they've got their bows still.
Yeah. And I do a smack.
Yeah.
I'll do
And that's on this one, the one on the right you said?
the one on the right. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
please.
Christ. You just slice him down. One swing.
I used almost all my movement. I used my last bit of movement to stand there to try and block in case someone decides to try and finish it off.
Okay. All right. The one next to you drops a bow and attacks with a short sword and gets a 13 and misses. And then the other one fires at you with a short bow and gets a 15 and misses. So no luck for them. Rin, your turn.
So I once again step into the doorway. Oh, wrong thing. 5 feet, step into the doorway. I have the viol in hand again, and I strike it with another like nasty sounding scream, and declare loudly towards Jewel. And her feet were fast as the wind and swift as the gale, or something like that. And bardic inspiration for you. And that's really all I can do. So I'm gonna just like drop back here. I could vicious mockery, but a bardic inspiration for Jewel.
Okay. All right, so Jewel, you get bardic inspiration. And
What was that?
It's 1d6 right now, right?
It's 1d6, yeah.
Is that a bonus action, bardic inspiration?
It is, but I've really got nothing else because I'd have to step into the room to like really do a lot more, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, fair enough. Sorry, I'm just not used to playing with bards. So.
Look, it's the hideout. Look, there they are, ambushing some nerds. It's lovely. Okay, cool.
Look, that nerd is so small and not made of metal.
All right, so Jewel, it's your turn.
There's still things for stabbing. She's gonna go Z1. Is that an object?
No, sorry, that's here, let me put it on the GM layer. There you go. It's just a key for me to know what's in the room.
Oh, okay.
Just dungeon key stuff. I moved it by accident.
So I think ruler. She can do 1, 2.
Right click.
I'm getting used to the ruler.
Got it.
Can I get? Yeah, I can. So I'm going to move all the way up to this one that is being fought by the Warforged because I like being next to people.
Yeah. So you scamper over there.
I feel so good right now.
Yeah, and this one is like banging its sword against its shield. It's like scratching it and clawing, but he can't. Yeah, it can't make it past.
And then we roll that rapier attack.
Okay.
Roll for stabbing.
Yes, you stab.
Excellent.
Yeah, look at you. All right.
And yep, there we go. Okay, now it's on.
Cool.
Just in case you're interested in what this does.
So at the last second, the Kenku turns and squawks in surprise as you throw yourself at it. You like crouch down and leap at it and then jam it with your rapier. Cool. You were rewarded by its screams of pain. Makaria, your death save, please. Okay, so you got 1 success, 1 failure. 8.
Ooh.
Do I want to go over and healer's kit?
We dance on the edge of death. The only way a miracle cleric should be.
Just kill them first.
Yeah, I shout. Rin, she's looking bad, and then I get.
Okay.
She's doing that thing living things do.
Battery's running out.
Yeah.
Like, great.
Okay. Yeah,
it's
you hit.
14. Okay. Let's finish it off.
You do indeed. Yeah, cut him down.
All right. And then I will move off into the darkness. I don't know whether... Yeah, I can still see the token, whether I have disadvantage.
You'll have disadvantage for sure. Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Because you're technically attacking into the darkness. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. All right. So, and since he's basically hidden from you, I'm gonna give him 1 shot at advantage with his sword. So as you run towards him, draws his short sword and lunges out to stab you. He gets a 22, so he does hit you. Good thing you second winded. And you take 7 damage.
Ooh. What's a good thing? I would be on 1 hit point.
Okay, and then I'm going to I'll make a morale roll at the beginning of the next turn. So he stabs you as you run up. Rin, your turn.
I am going to step out over to our unconscious friend and
Mhm.
try and medicine again.
Okay.
12.
There you go. Stabilized.
Hey, stable.
No longer dying, simply unconscious and prone.
That's it. That's my move.
Okay, good. Jewel, you want to try to finish this thing off?
Yeah, she wants to move over there,
Okay.
and same thing. Like the last time, we're just trying to talk to you. And stabs it.
Right. Yeah. With all this talking to you with all this lethal damage. Okay. You hit.
14. Okay.
Oh my god. That's a lot of damage. You kill it. One shot.
Oh,
just,
great.
blah, just run it through.
You know, Jewel,
And like wipes off the rapier.
it looked a lot to
On
me
its cloak.
like you were trying to kill him.
Well, if they had started talking instead of just squawking like annoying birds, then maybe I wouldn't have had to stab them.
That's true. Hold on. Is she alright? Does she require a medicine?
She should be stable, I think.
Yeah, she's breathing. Yeah, she's hurt, but she'll be okay.
I can't heal her until we rest.
Carry her 8.
Walk over to one of the Kenku corpses and like look down, just be like, didn't even take care of their feathers.
Yeah, they look like crappy like alley crows.
Yeah, like
basically.
scraggly ass crows.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm honestly was not expecting to find Kenku in here. And she like starts searching through their things, like looking for any evidence of why they're here. Like, do they have insignias? Like, have they just been, oh God,
Yeah.
did we kill a bunch of people who were forced into servitude?
So now that you have a chance to look around, you see a pool of blood spreading on the floor out in the back. You can see the reflection of blood over there. And if you peer around the corner, you see, let me see what you're looking at right now. Yeah, you see a pool of blood, and it's like a charnel house in here. There are 5 human corpses. Actually, I guess there's more. There's like 12 corpses total, and it looks like 5 of them were on like one side, and another 7 on the other. Everyone's clad in leather armor. 5 of them, like they look like they were in a battle and they just died where they fell. Some of the ones have like arrows. Some of them have arrows sticking out of them. But at a glance, you can't tell one from the other.
She makes a face and then calls attention to everyone else. There is something, I think someone else took care of the people in here for us. And then starts like sifting through to see if she can find who they
Any
are.
of them have orange hair, Jewel?
Yeah, she's gonna look and see like, do any of them match the descriptions? Do any of them have snake flying tattoos?
Yeah. So all 5 of the guys on one side have a black tattoo of a winged snake on either his forearm or his neck. And as you search the rest of them, in the other group, one of them has a black tattoo in the palm of his hand that looks like a circle with 10 spokes radiating out from it.
I think we found a turf war.
Do the spokes have small circles on the end of those? Wait, no. Wait, this character doesn't. Sorry. I stopped between this and the last campaign.
Yeah. But with 10. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, one of them has that sigil tattooed on his palm.
Interesting.
Yeah, but otherwise it seems like you got here after the fight.
I am not prepared to venture into danger on behalf of this stranger at the risk of this Macaria who we are companions of.
Fair
We
enough.
should take Macaria somewhere to feel better. But also, yeah, she's gonna like search the rest of the warehouse as if they're willing to wait a few minutes. If not, then she won't.
Of
Well,
course.
we don't know where. We don't know. It's fully empty. Whoever killed them might still be here.
Well, she's going to do it I will do it quietly.
So as you're discussing, like what are we gonna do? Like, are we gonna look? Are we gonna go somewhere? You hear coming from the back of the warehouse. You hear a thumping, a rattling thump, and then you hear a muffle like, "Huh? Hello? Is there someone there?"
Well, let's check it out, shall we?
Sounds like a
It
person.
might be our missing Floon.
Yeah, and when 8 picks up Makaria, instead of like with the other corpses, it's just throw over the shoulder. It's kind of like a gentle, it's like a princess lift.
Oh.
Okay, all right. So you're holding on to her. The torch is on the floor though. You gotta like cradle her in one arm and like hold the torch with the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're like 7 feet tall. You could probably literally hold me like a child.
Yeah, it'd be like one arm there and then.
Okay. All right. So you come over here and yeah, there's like a closet or something back here, and it's got a chair jammed up under the door so it can't open.
Removes the chair,
Okay.
opens the door.
All right. So inside is a handsome man with a goatee and long red hair. He looks like he's been beat up a little bit. He's got blood dried on his face. He's got a bit of a bruise. He's wearing nice clothes, but he's been roughed up. They're torn. And you see him, and he looks up and his eyes like adjust to the light. And he doesn't say anything because he's all like, what?
Floon?
And he squints and he's like, what? No,
Floon?
no, I'm not.
Rain? No, what's the space?
Never
Rainer?
remember.
And he's like, Floon? No, gods, no. I'm. Who are you people?
Well, we're not here to kill you unless you're trying to kill us.
No, I'm not here to kill anyone.
Okay, then who are you?
And he squints at you. He's like, well, you don't recognize me.
Should I?
Of course.
Yeah, so you do when you get a look at him. Yeah, he's your near Ember. And yeah, when you say that, you're like, of course. And you look down at him, and he's looking up at you, and I think that's where we fade out. I think that's the end of the episode. So we'll interrogate Renair Neverember and see what the hell's going on with this guy in this warehouse next time. Cool. Good work, everybody. Nice job. So you've at least rescued this guy. You rescued somebody from these birdmen.
Look, he's an orange-haired individual. It counts.
Just bring him back to Volo and be like, here you go.
Yeah.
We found your friend.
This can be your friend now. He looks like your friend.
Right?
Yeah, it's like when your pet dies and your family's like, look, here, it's fine. You're like, that's not my goldfish, Mom. Yeah, good.
Makaria is going to be so mad that you stole her from the grips of death. How dare you?
Oh, good. So you're going to go like, what, season 5 Buffy? Perfect. Good. Corpse drama. I love it. Cool. All right. So that's the first episode of our brand new show. This adventure is cool. So you're in the beginning bits, and there'll be a part where for folks who are watching at home, it'll branch off. So I know people are curious which branch we're taking, but you'll just have to keep tuning in to find out. So do that. Cool. All right, everybody. Let's tell folks where we can find us on the internet, because that's important. Because basically everyone here, I think literally everyone here, has other cool RPG stuff going on. So I want to give them a chance to tell you where you can watch that. Let's start with Rin Stillwater. Elf?
Yes. You can find me at twitch.tv/distractedelf or on Twitter @distractedelf, where I will note down your names and take your descriptions and make sure that you follow all the rules.
Excellent. Someone needs to send Elf a violin. We need to make that happen. Yeah, I really need to I'm going to go looking for a used violin if somebody doesn't beat me to it, because I want that real bad.
Oh my God, do it. I would play it every time I do it.
know you would. Excellent. Listen, it can't be as bad as Max's hurdy-gurdy playing, so it's fine. Down below Rin Stillwater, over here, it's Jewel on the far coast. Random Tuesday, where can people find you? And what are you doing on the internet?
You can find me playing other RPGs on the internet in places like Geek Space TV or Roll for It. And if not, you can also find me on my own channel, Random Tuesday. Just follow @Random Tuesday on Twitter. And that is the best place to stay up to date on what shenanigans I am up to.
Excellent. Thank you very much. And then our robot boy, 8, who, by the way, I'm enjoying a great deal. I think they're super cool. It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun watching you figure out your robot RP. Where can people find you on the internet, Dave?
They can find me on Twitter at Dave_the_human. And do I want to give a proper time for it yet? Yeah, I'll be streaming my own stuff again.
Nice.
This Sunday, at Dave_human, if you'd like to follow me on there. And the other campaign that we're desperately trying to get, we've had some bad tech issues over the last couple of weeks, but over on Ashley Nova's channel, we're playing some Burning Wheel on Wednesdays, starting at 10 my time. So that's BST.
So 2 Pacific.
That's that.
Nice. Cool. Excellent. Yeah, I've gotten really good at figuring out British time to Canadian Pacific time.
Mm-hmm.
Last but not least, not a fish this time, but a goth instead. It's Blue Jay.
Hi, I'm Blue Jay. You can find me on the internet at twitch.tv/BlueJay or on Twitter at BlueJay_712. I got a lot of role play shows that are coming out this week. There was this one, there was one yesterday, there's one next Wednesday. So if you want to catch up with all those, either on Twitter or all of the stuff I've done before is on bluejay.tv/portfolio.
Cool. Thank you. And thank you, audience, for coming. It's always really fun getting to start a new campaign, and it's even more fun for me doing it online with all these people and sharing it with you. So if you want to check out the module yourself, it's now officially released in Roll20, so you can get on the Roll20 marketplace. It comes with all the maps and the tokens and all the other good stuff that we've been using in the adventure, and I hope that you'll return to find out which of the branching pathways that we go down. I think this is a really cool adventure because even other shows that are doing the adventure, or like people who are playing at home, they might play it and be like, oh, okay, I'm going to do this other arc and I'm going to watch shows to see what the other 3 are. It's like multiple endings to a video game, but better. So thanks for coming and watching. Go check it out. Play role-playing games. Get your own D&D group together. If you don't already have one, do it. It's fun. It's great. I wouldn't do so much of it if I didn't love it. You can find us right here next time for more. Thanks for coming, y'all. See you later. Bye. Dive into a twisted maze of schemes and villainy as you race to claim the legendary fortune hidden somewhere in Waterdeep. Roll20's full digital conversion of Waterdeep Dragon Heist features 4 possible story paths, immersive features like dynamic lighting on all battle maps, and character sheets with one-click actions. Switch between story paths with the click of a mouse and enjoy the complete contents of this thrilling new Dungeons & Dragons adventure. Grab Waterdeep Dragon Heist today on the Roll20 marketplace.